Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie and today we're going to be setting up my planner for the week of February 3rd through the 9th. And so I'm just showing you here the sticker kit we will be using, which is blush pink roses from my sticker shop. It is a printable, and then we will flip open to the current week. And the first thing I always start off with is I retime the inserts that I have. They are from Jane's Agenda. I think they're the Daily 14. I believe they're the Daily 14. I will link them below. But they are timed from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. and I retime them from 9 a.m. to midnight. So I'm going to go through that, and I did cut a lot of that out just so you guys don't have to sit there and watch me. So once that is retimed, I go on to adding in the boxes for any appointments that we have going on. Pretty much anything that I have to leave the house for typically, or if there is a Zoom call or something that I have to attend. I will mark it with one of those. And Milo has joined us and is giving himself a bath. I'm sorry, I did not realize that he gave himself such a detailed bath on my desk while I was filming. I usually try to move them off my desk. But yeah, so we'll watch Milo give himself a bath at 2 times the speed of normal, which is quite interesting. And I think I forgot to turn off the camera, and I went and helped my son. He refuses to operate his own TV, so I have to go operate it for him. Oh, wonderful spoiled child that I have there. So let's go ahead and you guys, he's 21, so when I say that, I mean spoiled, okay? He's capable of doing this on his own. So I don't need anyone in the comment section saying, oh, but little ones need help. No, he's not little. He's just severely autistic. That's his only problem. So, anyhow, so go ahead and put down all the boxes for all the appointments. And I think I had forgot my other son's lightsaber class, so I went back and put it in. And got all the appointments in. You know, and I realized I missed a day on I missed one. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and put that time strip down, and then we're going to grab our little lightsaber stickers that I made for myself, and put those down on the appropriate days and time. Yeah, it's just a good visual cue for me that that's his lightsaber martial arts class. And then we will start decorating. There's a lot going on this week, so unfortunately I'm not able to get a whole lot of work done, but it is what it is. And then I grabbed out, I forget what these inserts are called. They're still on my desk. I don't see them. Oh, the Focus Daily. I think I decided to try those, or maybe I don't. I don't remember. I don't think I did. I'm grabbing some of the washi. Now, the washi does look a little funky on camera because I had Cricut add the bleed to it, but once you peel it up, it looks perfectly fine. And I decided to go with the black, and it's like a star or a, yeah, like a diamond design on it. It's super cute. So I went ahead and used that to divide the timed section from the to-do section of my inserts. That's been something, I like to divide those sections up so I have a visual, I don't know, like a visual cue, I guess, for lack of a better word. Yeah, it's just, and then the washi just gives a little extra something to the page also. Just a little more visual interest to the page. I'm a really visual person, so the boxes and the washi and all the things just makes me happy. And this is also a form of my self-care. So I've noticed, especially when my son was in the hospital, like I didn't get the chance to sit down and do this whole process. And yeah, I realized how much it really affected just the way I felt. So this is definitely a part of my self-care, to just sit down and play with stickers and put stickers down in my planner. That, and then of course it keeps me coming back to my planner because, you know, it's pretty. So there is some productivity. There is that, because I'm not productive. Excuse me. There's no productivity if you're not looking at your productivity tools. So it's a twofer. So I'm just going ahead, and I just decided to skip to the 6th because that is my significant other's birthday, and I am putting down a sticker that I made to denote that, so I don't forget, because I've done that before and that's not good. But yeah, I try to keep my sticker decor on the outsides of the pages, just so I have as much room as possible to write, because I do write a lot in my planner. It is very functional while also being decorative. So, and on certain days I will notate, like, in fact, on this particular week, I doing the voiceover and editing this video after the fact. So on this particular week, I got several vaccines, and I had a whole day where I just felt like crap. And so I actually wrote that on there. You know, I rested and read and felt yucky because the vaccines made me feel bad. So yeah, so it is what it is, and you know, we just put it down and left it there. Now, on a couple of days, since we've got, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have the lightsaber martial arts class, and I have a doctor's appointment, and my son has a doctor's appointment on those days also. I did go ahead and use a floral in the middle of the page, just because I knew nothing really was going to happen. Maybe some errands, dinner, so nothing, you know, it was only in a couple of hours apart, so there wasn't a whole lot of time to get things done. That, and it's dinner time. So yeah, I left that space open to, I didn't feel bad for taking up the space, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because there wasn't any real productivity happening unless we went to, because at that point I wasn't sure if we were going to grab something and run some errands between the doctor's appointment or just come home and eat dinner. So yeah. And then I highlight the little calendar on the first page for the week that we are in. That also helps me keep a visual on how much of the month is gone. I don't know about you guys, but you know, my brain, like I said, I'm such a visual person that even though it's the 15th and my brain knows that that's halfway through a month, it's still, the visual of seeing on the monthly calendar is different for me for whatever reason. So yeah, it is helpful to go, hey, you need to work on your goals. You haven't gotten a whole lot done, and that kind of gives me some motivation to start moving it. If that makes any sense at all to anyone else, let me know down below, because like I said, I'm such a visual person. I really do need all the visuals I can get. So yeah. And on these inserts between the little February calendar and Monday, there's a blank spot. It's for like, I think she has it labeled as weekly focus. I don't typically use that section for whatever reason. And I use it for decoration or maybe a quote or something along those lines. And for whatever reason, I decided to use it this week, and I didn't even look at it. My brain goes to that routine tracker and then the weekly task and that note section below, because I do use those. I will use the weekly task for things that are of a personal nature, and then the bottom section that is dot grid, I usually will put a Steph's Planner Boutique sticker there, and then I'll write out the things that I want to accomplish business-wise for the week. And that helps me to so that's kind of like my business goals for the week, or to-do list. So that kind of keeps me on track there, so I don't have to flip back into my business section necessarily. But I do use those, and yeah, I totally do not look at that little section. For whatever reason, you will see here in a minute that I use it, and I never looked at it, unfortunately. So I stopped in the middle of everything so I could take pictures for the thumbnail, and now I'm going in and adding more deco. I don't think I meant, like, I don't think I intended to add more deco, but I did. So, yeah. And then this is where I will go in and start writing all the things in. So there's my little Steph's Planner Boutique sticker, and I think I'm looking for an important sticker or something. So you see, I flip over the page and start looking at the things that are written on my monthly dashboard and start writing those in on the week. So I'm just writing in, because I had 2 kits ready to go. I just needed to upload them at that point. So I wrote those in. Finish the February plan with me, and start editing this plan with me. And then start the 3rd kit that I want to get done for the week. And now I'm flipping through my planner. I have no idea what I'm flipping and looking at. Maybe it's my weekly thing. I have no earthly idea. It looks like my monthly dashboard. And then I'm going in for Monday and just writing out a to-do list of stuff that I want to get done on Monday. And in this section, it's everything. It's personal, business, all the things. So yeah, it's everything. I don't leave anything out. Now I am grabbing out my gray friction highlighter, and I am highlighting for the time that my son's, we have a caregiver coming in to help us with him on certain days, and it's 5 days a week. So I'm working in the times that he's going to be here. And then I'm looking for another highlighter, and I am just drawing in a box on the time frames that I want to work for the week. So I went ahead and used the friction highlighters. That way, if something came up, I could erase it without feeling bad. Because some of these days I did not, like for instance Wednesday, because of the vaccines that I received, I did not feel like working. It didn't happen. I erased it and moved on with my life. And did not feel bad about it at all. But, you know, it is what it is. So I'm just going through and doing that. And I'm trying to decide, because some days, you know, some days I'm like, oh, I don't want to work, but I should work. It's fine. I'm trying to figure out the schedule for myself. The person who's coming in and helping my son is so new to the job that I don't feel like I can necessarily work right now until they're trained better. Yeah, I guess hopefully he will get comfortable before, you know, in the next week or so. But yeah. So I'm just going to finish up. I'm flipping through my planner to see if there's anything else that I forgot from last week and all the things. And then I will write in my appointments, and we are done with this plan with me. If you have any questions or any ideas for future videos, please let me know below. And until next time, bye.